Greetings, I'm Surveying Glory, and welcome to part 43 of my run through Crusader Kings 3 as the King of Brittany. And we're about to learn a lesson from the past, it seems. Night falls, and the single candle illuminating the script before me becomes shorter by the hour. When it flickers one last time and leaves me in darkness, the scroll's secrets remain undiscovered. That's right, this was military history, I think. 95% chance of uncovering a piece of ancient knowledge. Martial lifestyle would be useful, as would the +1 learning and commander bonus, maybe. I'm not the most martial of characters. Well, I am, but I'm a leper, so I don't really want to go out and suffer a wound. Not yet, anyway. Well, my boy's 13, he's getting there. Who's your guardian, actually? What am I looking for? Oh yeah, remove guardian. Who is your guardian? Ah, that's fine. My marshal. Oh no, he's just my knight, but he has a good character. I'm just thinking I might take it over myself. Who killed anyone? Oh, executed somebody. Not in battle. Not in battle. Right. Anyway, let's push forward with this and come back here. Remove guardian. There's some opinion, but that's fine. And then I will educate the child myself. Okay. Get some low control, but I think we were on top of that. Yes. Where are you? Yes, Anjou. Good place for it. And I can end my regency. Let's dismiss my mother as my regent. My wife just never has come to live with me, which is a wee bit sad, but never mind. We did have some good fortune. Someone murdered, well, we think they murdered the King of France, which enabled me to come and take the Duchy of Berry. Am I working on control? I'm not. I'm fabricating a claim. I don't have the money for it, that's why. Yeah. But I want to get more claims in here. Barony of Niort. But we can carry on then. The Deer of Blois. My vassal Merguige, known for his interest in venery, brings rumour and beast spotted in my realm. Interesting. I could go on a hunt if I had the money. Lessons from the past. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. By blocking the narrow coastal pass at Thermopylae, the massively outnumbered Greek troops held off the Persian army for 7 days. During the last day, when King Leonidas was outflanked, he dismissed the bulk of his army and guarded their retreat in a glorious last stand. The heroism of his troops is a testament to the power of a patriotic army defending its native lands. I think we'll take studied the Battle of Thermopylae. Studying the ancient texts, I don't really want learning that much, so we'll take this. It does boost my military even more. I've got some increased control. And my army is in decent enough state. We didn't suffer too badly in the war for Berry. Can I actually increase the size of it? I can, by another couple of hundred. We need more income. Am I doing any building? I don't think I am. I think the buildings that I was putting up were completed. Never mind. I want to go to the Prince Bishop's Grand Tournament. I wonder if the King of France would be there. He seems to be a bit busy though. My vassal created a liberty faction. Countess Sibylle of Bayeux. And you have a regent. Can't do that. Okay, forget it then. An inspired person can be sponsored, but don't have the cash. We don't have the cash. Go away. Well, let's get some cash before his opinion of us drops too far. Thank you for that. Your kind words. To the impotent King Ingorand. Considered my plight and gave me a wee bit of money. 120, I think. Countess Sibyl. You're not any good. Bugger off. Stop annoying me. And we've deer-sighted and blah. I'm not going to spend any money. I don't think that faction will come to anything. Oh, we've finished this. Stalwart leader then. Do we go down the gallant route? Maybe we come down Overseer, actually. I could afford to get rid of the +3 Marshal and replace it with the Authority Focus. Or the Knights. Yeah, I think maybe we go for the Knights boost to their attack bonus +5. Well, stewardship +2 would be good. But I don't know if I'm going to live long enough to get there. Strict organisation, soldiers of less fortune, hard rule. Plague resistance is quite nice. Army gold maintenance. Let's go with Overseer. Let's serve the crown. And we'll switch to the authority focus. I'll carry on with that. Right, we've got the money now for a claim, probably. Let's go for Thwar, I think. Let's do the usual though. Let's have a look at the development. I think Thwar's is slightly better, and the economy, Niort is better. I think we'll go for Thwar anyway. So back to this, and get me a claim there, please. Okay, 20 months. Court positions don't cost us too much, but the amenities we could reduce slightly. Artifacts, there's nothing else that we can do with the artifacts. Decent fashion. Do you want to bring some of these down a bit? If we brought down 2, it'd save us half a ducat per month. What are you doing sitting here? You don't live here. I'm not complaining, but, you know. Councillor opinion of +10. Offer guardianship acceptance +20. Yeah, I don't think I really mind that too much. They're all the same cost, aren't they? Yeah, 0.51 per month. Prestige. Guests can stay longer. Yeah, well, I think we'll just get rid of that. And courtiers and guests stress loss. What about me? Do I get stress loss for being well fed? Personal schemes, etc, etc. Yeah, do without that for now. Apply those, make the change. Yep, that's fine. So we're a wee bit better off then. I'd like my court not to be going backwards. Who holds this? Oh, this Fabrice. No, Prince Julian of Brittany. Of course. I'm giving you Orléans. But the French are taking it back. I've exposed that Duke Ancel murdered my mother. I sit alone brooding, my heart heavy with memory, mulling over things I did years and years ago. Was I truly a generous king? Did I actually help people? Have I ever truly done the right thing? My head throbs. Why would God set me on this path if he knew it would make me miserable? I am refusing to become flagellant. Scars over scars would probably kill me. Charitable donation. Lose 125. I could afford that. Give the money back to the church, essentially. Yeah. Okay, it's only money. Get rid of that. My mother died. That's sad. And a court event is available. Let's have a look. What event? Oh, it's just this. Epicurean entertainment. Ah, excellent. Fresh quail, my favourite. Everard bellows merrily, gorging himself as a servant desperately steadies a serving tray. Oh, my beloved pomegranate cakes, you truly are delectable, Douce says with a singing voice. Now this is what life is all about. Servants, more Cypriot commandaria wines now. Suddislav dismands. It appeared that my courtiers are enjoying themselves at my expense. Gain grandeur, gain some prestige. I don't need either. More work, less fun. Stewardship goes up by 1. We're going to do that. Less stuff in your face. And I could hold court. Why not? Go back in. Now that we've told everyone to get to work, I may as well get to work myself. Hold court. Cost some prestige, but that's fine. Let's get the first in line to approach. Prince Julian of Brittany approaches sour-faced, impatient to deliver his appeal. King, my vassal Count Jocelyn seeks to challenge my rightful position and install himself as Lord of Orléans. He rallies malcontents as we speak. You must remind them where power truly lies in this realm. Okay, he's my uncle. Every member of the installed court Jocelyn on the Orleanese throne cannot join a faction, loses 25 opinion of me. That's fine. Prince Julian of Brittany wins the war for Count Jocelyn's claim. Could gain some dread. Imprison Count Jocelyn. That's an act of tyranny. Yeah, I don't want to become a tyrant. There will be peace in my kingdom. End of the white peace. No, I think we're going to go with Count Jocelyn. We'll stop these games. A rift in Brittany. I am presented with my vassals, Count Thomas and Count Martin, both influential plums of Brittany's sometimes messy politics. Before they even open their mouths, it is clear they disagree. Thomas steps forward. My lord, I have come here today to put Martin here to rights, and publicly. The ancient noble families of kingdoms stretch the remit of their privileges more and more each year, ignoring their precepts of the scriptures and the will of God. I am sure you agree with me, my liege. Martin merely shakes his head, looking at me expectantly, along with the entire court. Count Thomas of Sable, Count Martin of Avranches. I'm unlikely to charm both of them. Every courtly vassal loses 15 opinion. Every zealot vassal loses 15 opinion. What sort of character am I? Can I not tell? Yes, I can. Right, okay. We are a holy warrior, and we are zealous. So, there's your answer. We all, even I, are but instruments of God. Laughs requested. In a brief moment of silence, I see Duke Ansel no longer listening before realising that it's his turn to speak. "My liege," he says, giving him some precious time to finalise his thoughts before continuing. "Smiles and laughter are a great indicator of a lively court. Thus, I have a suggestion for someone who would make a great jester to entertain us, who could come to visit." "My liege, if I may," Countess Cecile speaks up from the sidelines, "a jester will ruin the sophisticated air of this court and replace its refinement with crude, infantile humour." Okay, I'm not wanting to pay for a jester. I'll look into this some other time. I don't want to spend cash on somebody that tells crap jokes and tumbles. Count Henri, no longer my master of the hunt. He was a giant. What happened to natural causes? Old age. Need 67. That's a pity. And I now need a new marshal. Well, we've got some candidates. Edward, you can take the job and go back to improving control. "Greetings, my benevolent liege. I have arrived in Alger to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence of my honour." Who's this? Count Adrien of Rome. Okay, show him in, serve me well, bring cash next time. Dear sighted Yawino, can pardon my brother-in-law. For what? Familial Kingslayer. Who did you kill? My mother. I don't think I want to pardon you, my brother-in-law, spymaster and vassal. Could install my sister. I just gave you berry as well. Why did you want to kill my mum? Because you're a treacherous villain, I suppose. Maybe we turn a blind eye to it right now and concentrate on getting another knight. Who do we have? In fact, I so wish you could sort this by their prowess. I don't want to have to recruit anyone. Who have I forbidden? Haha, Duke Ansel. Let's force you to become a knight. That solves that problem. I'll give him the opportunity to prove himself and his loyalty. Let's go with Sommer next. Improve control in there. How long is it going to take? Not long. We're going to have to extend this again because we can't afford it. So be it. Oh, that's not the right one. It's this. Yeah. Getting the claim in Thwar. That's still got a while to go. We might be able to do that. Nightly practice. The clanging of mail and the clashing of swords rings in my ears as my knights practice their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strengths and weaknesses. There can be little rest for them, for as soon as the bell is rung to signal the end of the mock melee, the stable doors are opened. It is time to bring out the mounts. Might gain a martial lifetime, but mounted exercise. Small health boost and increases prowess. I think we'll just go with martial lifestyle. Today we are going field riding. Zenobios glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as the outline of an enemy army, he says. I inform my knights as I inspect their battle line, preparing them for the strategy at hand. Charge. I don't want to gain wounded. I should cut off diagonally and lead the knights into the flanks. Alright, we did get another perk, so that goes into, I think, command's home. No, We're trying to improve control, aren't we? So we'll do that. Yeah, this has still got only halfway there, so about 10-11 months still. Edward gained court trait and diplomacy. Three months left there. This is just about 11 months. Can't believe you cured my mum. Okay. Duchy of Orleans is in Kingdom, Empire, Duchy. So that's ended. They didn't take it back after all. Increased control is finished. Let's go for Poitiers. And we'll let the Duke of Berry busy himself with that instead of killing people. What sort of army do you have, old chap? 3,800. If we've got the money for the claim, we might just go to war straight away. We've still got other allies, of course, if I remember to call them in, which I don't often do. Not straight away, at least. Let's have the rally point there. While burning through the increased control. Berry next. We're up just about full strength. Right, how much are you going to cost? 99, and I have 99. See it done. Okay, we're not going to go to war straight away because we need to get a bit of cash behind us before we start losing money. Siege progress against revolts is not that important. Let's do that. It might come in handy. And yeah, you just continue to improve religious relations. And you are collecting taxes for me. Guige comes of age. Is that 3 years already? As an active and enthusiastic child, it is no surprise that Guige has done well in his studies of war and combat. He has shown great aptitude both in battle tactics and the management of armies. He will make a fine commander one day, I'm sure. Okay, skilled tactician. Not bad. They grow up fast. Betrothal fulfilled. Marie Carling Pavia and Guige de Saint-Denis are now married. And yeah, she didn't have any inheritable traits. We're just betrothed, or we married her for her alliance, which is, as you can see, pretty big. How many troops do you bring? 7,300. What would it take to get her on the throne? A lot. You're 45. Hopefully you'll be a long time before you die. You don't have any allies yourself now, because whoever was the king before you seems to have died. Should I go to the feast? Do I want to go to a feast? Why not? Let's kill time. It's not that far away. Might improve his opinion of us, and it might help reduce my stress as well. Let's join his feast. Off we go. Oh, wait a minute. Pause. Pause. We don't need Any travel options? We can just head off. And we have an available Dynasty Legacy. Do we continue with Warfare? Is it time to go for a heroic bloodline though? Power and prosperity actually. I suppose we have to go for blood, don't we? Convergent blood. Unlock that. And hopefully that results in some good heirs. Okay, a feast, a tentative start. My vassal, Count Thomas, is hosting a banquet in Sable, and time has come for us to depart. The feast is in honour of Jourdan, a truly remarkable human being who deserves additional reverence. He's some guy. Sorry, Marshal. I suppose we must. Off we go. 150 Marshal lifestyle experiences. Good. The servants run across the hall bringing the final decorations. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some roast swan already. We have a lovely time ahead of us. We're out here for recreation. The task is finished. Let's shut that down for now and have you increase control Isudon. I'm a vassal and knight. Yeah, I don't have many, and I never have had many male heirs. Oh, it's time for treatment. Do no more than what is necessary. This guy is good. I don't know if he's treated me for leprosy. I think he might have done once. Yeah, he did, because he read the scriptures to me. Despite being Muslim. Okay, so yeah, do no more than what is necessary. Adil called on the priest to bring forth the finest singer in the court, which turned out to be a young child with a bright tenor voice. For several days in a row, the child sang me to sleep. That must have been brilliant, a child with a tenor voice. I'm picturing some tiny little blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl with a massive, big, booming voice, singing Nessun Dorma. But then that's None so shall sleep. You don't want to sing that as a lullaby. What am I talking about? The soothing voice turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated and the world seems a little brighter. Good stuff. A warm welcome. Every guest is gathered in the great hall, and our gracious host, Count Thomas, has welcomed us all to the feast. Words of war. What right does Ximena think she has to claim that my ideas of warfare are misguided? Claiming that my ideas would break down the moment combat is met. What does she know, really? What do you know? Flapping your gums. I would love a chance to settle this on the battlefield. At least Ximena showed that you are able to defend your understanding of the martial lifestyle. Gain discussions of strategy for 5 years. Plus 10% movement speed, maximum battle roll plus 5. Gain some experience, shields opinion. Good stuff. Other people are making friends. I'm pissing people off. Well, they're pissing me off first. A flourish ends Sakmis's first impassioned recital. Eyes are dried, tables thumped. Another tale offers she. Shall I sing of how the great knight Lehan led comrades through great peril? Of Guichard striking forth unstoppable? These warfares rival those of old. Doubtlessly, as this feast performers ramble onto their courts, my favourite tale will be retold many times over. What's the difference? Knight of the Stag gains 100 glory, or Knight of the Eagle gains 100 glory. I gain some dread. Both of them with a 5% chance of gaining a most valiant of knights legends seed. I'll take this for the dread. Didn't get this seed. Okay. Count Thomas announced a slight delay to the serving of the food, and Countess Sibel looks ready to burst with frustration. That's the girl that's in the faction against me, or started a faction against me. In between grumbles from her stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. She's making a fool of herself. Or I'll lose some stress. Extra diplomacy. It wouldn't hurt. I'm going to lose stress at the end of this anyway, I would hope. So she's making a fool of herself. Don't like her. Ah, what kind of food is this, so rich in flavour? Never before have I seen or tasted such an incredible exotic treat. Oh, and these wonderfully strange lavish sweets. This feast has some incredible dishes I've never seen before, and doubt I will again. I must ask for the source. And we got lose 27 stress and life reaffirmed. Health gets a medium boost. I'm glad I came on this to this feast. A flourish again. Blah blah blah. I suppose I should share it out. Give the Knight of the Stag a chance this time. As the feast winds down to its inevitable conclusion, there's one event remaining that everyone is expecting, and that's Count Thomas's toast to the guests of honour, Jourdain. It's a decent speech, if a bit long-winded, but that's usually how these things go. The assembled guests clap and whoop politely when it finishes, some more enthusiastically than others. No immediate effects for that or that. Ah, here. I'm a bit drunk. Join in general merriment and affirmation. Daylight pours through the windows, and in just one moment the whole hall becomes illuminated. Most of the seats are now empty. Some servants hand me my weapons and take their leave with a cheery bow. What a pleasure it was to have you with us, Count Thomas smiles at me. What a feast! Before coming my clothes were slack and ill-fitting. Now I stagger out of Count Thomas's halls, twice as full of food and merriment as when I arrived. This was a feast I will struggle to forget. Gain some legitimacy and lose 88 stress. There we go. Dropped all the way down to 41. Finish the feast. Excellent. Okay. No longer overwhelmed by stress. Artifacts of low durability. I can declare war. Finally home, I can go inside again. We've managed to accrue a whole 25 ducats while I've been away. The Liberty faction has gone. Does that mean Sibel? She likes me a bit better. Maybe I should sway her. Start the scheme. And I'm going to put in a break. When we come back in the next part, we're going to go to war again. Probably against Aquitaine, King Fulquit. Yeah, before he gets too big for his boots. Takes more territory. For now though, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers!